Right, a young innovator himself back in the day, Märt Aro is now an inspiring EdTech entrepreneur and as co-founder of DreamApply, the largest student application management platform in Europe. He's helped 300 universities across 40 countries dramatically reduce the amount of time spent managing applications.
And now, as the chairman of the board at EdTech Estonia, he's working to make the Baltic nation a leader in the EdTech sector. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's my pleasure.
So you've had a busy week. You've been speaking here at Expo yesterday, and I guess your message really is that we really need to completely reimagine the education system. Back in the day, it was all focused on the industrial area, and now the digital revolution is permeating every part of our lives.
Precisely. We are moving away from the industrial system to the information era, and trust me, the expectations towards the school leavers are totally different in these different systems of economy. So a lot of work needs to be done to reimagine really the education, how it has to be in the future. And one of the things that I'm doing is I'm trying to help policymakers and decision makers in education to see how they can involve the community of innovators to get a better result for the learners.
Now, yesterday you were speaking at the Knowledge and Learning Business Forum, and I believe you stole the show, my friend, at your presentation. Just before we come to that, we're looking at some of the ways that it's being used here. What are we looking at here, Märt?
So this is one of the initiatives, what we call an EdTech hack. So we invite people that have ideas of how to make something better in education to come and try to realize their ideas together with other people. And in this hack, we had more than 300 participants from all over the world, and they're kind of building new concepts of how to make something better about education, and really good prize fund for the people as well. And this was in cooperation with EdTech Estonia and Ministry of Education in Estonia.
So there you go, that is a great insight into how that is actually working and working to help people around the world. So yeah, you stole the show, the Knowledge and Business Forum. What was your key message that you delivered which really kind of engaged people that came to see you?
So the key message that I'm trying to make is that if we want to get a better learning experience for everybody, we can use the technology, and there is amazing ways to do it already now. So for example, as bringing a Finnish case, where they've invented a new way of helping dyslexic children to learn reading. And it's scientifically proven, evidence-based solution called Graphogame. And more than 3 million kids across the world have actually benefited from this already. And another great example that I brought was from Estonia. It's called Triumph Health, which is for mental resilience and mental well-being building for young children. And it's especially important in today's time where there's a lot of mess going on compared to previous times. So on and offline school, and kids have difficulties to keep balance. So we need this kind of new innovations to help them to build the resilience.
So I think the way we are educating our children is certainly changing, but even the way we communicate is changing as well. Now, you co-founded DreamApply, and that's helping universities cut down on about 60% of the admin when enrolling new students.
Precisely. So the goal for DreamApply is to support the universities in modernizing their admission processes. And you can't imagine, there is a lot of universities across the globe still that use internal posts for managing their admission flow. And it can be a headache actually, and this was actually the reason why we started to build this system. We saw that very good students were sometimes left out of the process because some kind of mistake happened in the admission process. And as all Estonians like to solve the world problems with the help of software, we decided to do the same. So and now, millions of people have benefited from this across the world, and more than 300 universities are working with it, and we are. For example, the latest big news is that we are launching the Swedish national system for scholarships. So all international students wanting to go to Sweden can now use this platform.
I love the way the world is changing at such a rate of knots so quickly, but it's changing for the good in a way that people, as you say, with dyslexia and all sorts of other learning disabilities, it really is a very clever system. And as we've seen already today, some amazing ways to help our children, our leaders of the future. Märt, we've run out of time, but thank you very much for coming to see us today. We've had a great, insightful chat with you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.